Here it is.
Dude, somebody's be like, "Oh, that's copyright music." Right? You got a copyright. Well, I hope so. I hope people are going to join. Dang.
Way to give me a complex shit.
I know. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever. I know.
Hey, Carol, what's up?
What's happening? What's going down? What it is, what it was. Saint Ingrid in the house.
Saint Ingrid.
I sent you a link for the Ren Fair Friends. Hopefully. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe it didn't go through. Who knows? Hey girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey girl.
Wow.
Stupid.
We are dumb.
Oh, absolutely.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
I'm Rob.
I'm Keith.
And we are the Renaissance Rascals.
We are.
Today is our December edition of our live show.
Well,
And-
as it is December, I would hope so.
Yeah, and so today we're going to talk about
Stuff and things.
a few things. We're going to play 20 questions with Keith and Rob. This is going to be terrible. This is a really bad idea. I don't know why I signed up for this. We're also going to give you guys some sneak peeks about some of the things that are going on as far as things that have happened recently, things that are going to happen in the not so distant future.
And things that are going to happen in the distant future.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was hoping you had something, dude.
No, I ain't got nothing.
Okay, great. Thanks for backing me up there.
Yeah, no, you're good. So we're playing around with a couple of different platforms here.
Madre
so
in the
if
house.
you are watching on Facebook, you're going to get just a view of Keith right there. But if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see the entirety of... Yeah, that's weird, man.
I know. Why is it just me?
Because you're the talent.
Damn right. Yeah. Finally.
Yeah, boy.
Finally, I get my props.
Didn't say you were any good. I just said
No,
you were the
no.
talent.
Oh, I'm definitely not any good, but I appreciate the thought.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Oh my goodness! It's we're playing with new things. We're actually multicasting to two different platforms instead of just linking it to the YouTube to see. We're just playing around, guys. We're gonna see what we're going on.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
We're gonna see what's happened. Thank you.
Alrighty. So, what do you want to talk about first? You want to do the caroling thing, because that was kind of cool.
It was kind of cool.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we should start with the veterans thing first.
Okay.
Since we did the veterans thing
So,
first.
I don't know if you guys have heard about the silliness that we did. So, last Saturday, Keith, myself, and a contingent of pirates from our ship, the Jinmon, we went out to the Colorado Veterans Assisted Living Community at Fitzsimmons, and decided to spend some time with those guys singing Christmas carols and some shanties, and wasn't really a big turnout. I think there was like maybe 15 people.
Yeah, I
that-
mean, it was big enough, you know.
We were a 1-to-1 ratio, really.
It was the thought that, you know.
No, but most importantly, they had a good time, dude. They
They
were
had a great
clapping
time.
along. They were
I
they
had a
were
great
singing. I felt good. The little one played with Vina.
Yeah.
You know, they knocked it out the park, man. I mean, 2 rehearsals is all we ran.
It was like 2 half rehearsals.
Yeah.
One rehearsal was kind of like with some of the people, and then we had another rehearsal the next weekend with some of the same people, a couple different people, and then everyone showed up on Saturday, and we just ran.
We ran with it, dude.
like how we do. Ooh, you're so spooky. Halloween's over. It's never over. It's never over.
Dude, I'm just gonna say Christmas Carol, dude. Yeah.
Wow, I don't know why you're bringing Carol into this, but whatever.
Hey, baby. Look at that. This is Madre. So
I love her.
we there was a little bit of a snafu. I'm not sure if it was me or if it was just a scheduling error, but we were supposed to be there at 11,
Yes.
and then we get there and we find out you're supposed to be here at 10. So yeah, we just rolled with it. They played a video for about 15 minutes, and then Sebastian got out there and started jamming, and next thing you know,
Yep.
I'm bolting in, and Sebastian and I are vamping. I think it worked out better that way. It's just the trickling in of pirates.
It was just like, oh, look, there's more of them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then this whole gaggle of them came rolling through, and I think we had 12. I think I counted 10 or 12.
12.
12.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, it was 12.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was a good time. We got some serious thanks. We did the Veterans Melody, or the service medley for them, which was really cool, considering I think Keith and I were the only ones that really knew what the hell we were singing for the most part.
Yes.
But did you see the Marine that stood up?
Oh, yeah.
I started singing, the Marine Corps hymn. Homeboy stood up, and I was like, "Hell's yeah, man!"
That's a Marine for you.
Yeah. It was definitely something to take a look at, and it just, I don't know, man.
It was cool. It was a good time. I mean, we played for about an hour. Just
hour
a little
20.
over an hour, yeah.
Hour and 20 is hour and 20, hour and 30s.
And
then we went to the
Mercury
Mercury
Cafe.
So a lot of you guys are following the event. We saw that you have clicked interested.
Yes.
We need to see those turn into going.
Yes. If you are going to go to Tortuga
Please.
on February 8th, please change your interested to going so we kind of have a head count of what's going on.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
I think as of Sunday, there was only 9 tickets that were sold. But you know what that means.
There's plenty more. There's plenty of room.
There's plenty of room, and B, it's stocking stuffer time.
It is stocking stuffer time.
That
And
means-
what makes a great stocking stuffer? Tickets to the Renaissance Rascals present
a night in Tortuga. Because
Yeah.
this is going to be fun, man. I mean,
Dude, this is going to be awesome.
We did the site walk. I had all the principal people show up. We were doing. So we had choreographer. We had musicians.
Kelly and I for sure. Yes, Madre.
We know.
As Kelly told us, you're her +1.
So you're accounted for. We got that. But make it go. Click it to going, Madre.
Click it to going, please.
I need you to say going.
Yes.
Because all the
Yes.
cool kids hit going.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah. But I don't know. If you haven't been to the Mercury Cafe, this was actually our first time going up there.
Yeah, I've heard of it, never been there.
And going upstairs, it was kind of neat looking at the space. And then Keith and I were arguing about, I was trying to get you guys more show space. And Keith is like, "No, I want more people." I'm like, "Yeah, but dude, we got to watch that. Like, I need to know, like, where I need such act to be positioned."
Yes.
And one of the things, since we're talking about that, I'll save that to the 20 questions.
Save that for 20 questions.
So it's going to be a good time. I really want you guys to come and enjoy it, just because there's going to be live music. There's going to be a shanty sing-along. I may very well post up, like, the songs.
We could, yeah.
Somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah, save on paper. That way I don't have to print out, like, so many programs. I don't know.
We'll play it by ear. It's got to be a surprise.
It's when he says play it by ear, that's basically, Rob, you figure it out. I'll be over here counting, like, Legos. That's pretty much what you're talking. Like, that's
In a roundabout way, yes.
No, not in a roundabout way. Oh, my God. I feed the guy lumpia, and all of a sudden he's being a dick.
I was pretty much a dick before the lumpia.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was hungry.
Okay.
Now I'm not hungry, but still a dick.
Then we went to...
And then...
Oh, my God. That was a busy Saturday.
Dude, okay, dude, Saturday I was so tired. Like, got home,
He got so mad.
Done.
He couldn't take his nap at 2 o'clock.
No! There was no nap for me at 2 o'clock. I was just angry. Angry.
I don't know why.
Well, I drank the energy drink.
You
so
did. You guzzled the hell out of that thing.
Dude, I told you I'm taking this right to the face hole.
Yeah. No, that was interesting.
But, yeah, so after the Mercury Cafe, we went down to the...
Civic Center Park.
Civic Center Park downtown with the Christmas market.
Yeah,
with the
Chris Kindle Market.
Chris Kindle Market.
Yep.
Which
is a German.
Where we met up with even more pirates.
Yep. It's so just to give you guys, if you haven't been, go, because the food is amazing.
Yes.
Just if you're not the crowd type of person, just be prepared.
Yeah.
It's a very, very narrow thoroughfares. There's a lot of stuff. What's up?
35!
Oh my God.
Hello, Kelly.
So, if you want to see both of us, Kelly, you're going to have to hop over to YouTube, because for some reason Steve's slacking and all we got is Keith on Facebook.
Which, I mean, is okay.
It's not a horrible thing, but,
Well, it's not great, but it's not horrible.
No. So we ended up meeting up with them near the amphitheater, which we timed it perfectly.
Yeah.
Because, come to find out, at the amphitheater there was people that were going to be performing on that big stage.
Yeah, I saw like the drum set up
Yeah,
and stuff, and
yeah.
I was about ready to like.
Let's go over there.
I was about ready to get on the drum set, dude. I'm like, if it's unmanned, it was all mine. We were gonna jam.
No, somebody was sharking around there. I saw.
Yeah,
them.
I
They were,
did
like,
too.
doing
That's
their
what I was
little
like,
circles. But it was really neat because we started off in the risers, and oh man, there was several other ships from the Crimson Mark there.
Yes.
Several people that were waiting for us. And,
Yeah.
And I got a little jab on leave it to a pirate to be late to his own event. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here on time, baby.
Whatever time we show up, we're right on time.
Yeah. Dude, it's an Eastern clock. What do you want?
Yeah.
I want to start using
There you go.
Chinese
I
clock.
like it. I like it.
But we started off up there, and people were really genuinely vibing to what we were doing up there. They were having a good time. We had some people that were singing along with us.
Yeah.
Some people like, whoa, like what is going on here? Then I decided to throw a monkey wrench to the plan because the Pirate King Clover, decided that. Oh, that's awesome. Jamie Rennie was our first year as a vendor, and everybody was so kind and welcoming. It's different. Definitely one of my new favorite fairs. Yeah,
Definitely.
That's awesome. We love to hear that.
Yeah.
Let us know what booth you're in, and we'll actually come out there and cause a ruckus in front of your shop.
Yeah, we do that. We totally do that. I was gonna say we don't cause a ruckus, but then I'd totally be lying.
What ruckus is the only word? I mean, we can't say we're gonna cause a rascal because then it sounds like we're gonna be like fornicating right in front of the shop. No, it's a kids show.
Oh,
it's a family-friendly show. What's wrong with
How
you?
to make a family show?
No, that's not.
No. Okay.
No.
I mean, as long as someone has bodice bacon, we'll be okay.
You got to eat that early in the morning, though.
Yeah, that's definitely not a afternoon snack.
So, Pirate King Clover had a reservation.
Yeah.
At the fest tent at 3:00, and a couple of the pirates were like, "Hey, we got to go meet her over there," and I'm like, why don't we just don't go nowhere yet? And so I ran up front and I told our lovely Maeve Wall, hey, do me a favor, grab Sebastian's guitar case. And then I said, all right, guys, we're going to test your coordination. We know you can drink and sing. Can you walk and sing?
Surprisingly, no one fell down.
I was actually pleasantly surprised about that, but it was even more funny to me because I'm at the front of the damn procession. And everybody's turning, make eye contact with me, and they're like, "Oh shit!" And then they moved out of the way.
Yeah, so I just naturally I just fell to the back because I just let everybody kind of go.
Yeah,
and I was at the back of the line. And
yeah,
so,
I saw that.
So me, I'm talking smack to people. I'm like, "What? You've never seen pirates before? What are you doing? Why are you staring at us?" And some people just, because they're. When you see a procession of English pirates in the middle of a German Christmas market,
led by a Chinese
guy, it's a little off-putting.
It's funny,
So I had to crack jokes.
It's funny,
as I often do.
It was funny.
So yeah, it was great. But yeah, a lot of people that very, very receptive. So we had in the amphitheater part was great, and then when we got down to that little fest tent there, everybody was super, super cool.
Oh god, it was so neat because people were coming up to us. Hey, can we take pictures?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And we were like, yeah. Next thing you know, I see people doing this number. They're they're like they're recording us, and
there's pictures and videos. I'm sure
it's still surfacing. And it's hilarious to me because. It's just us out there having a good time.
It was so much fun. It was so much. The weather was great.
Oh, it was perfect. It was it got a little bit colder towards the end of the day.
Well, once the sun started going down,
I will say I was hot.
In the beginning,
I was hot.
That coat I was wearing was nice and toasty.
I saw you take off your coat, and I was like, I really want to take off a layer, but I got to get undressed to do that.
Yeah, it didn't last long though. That sun started going down. I'm like, all right, coat's going back on.
Yep. And then there was the unfortunate travel home that they shut down I-25.
Yeah,
Southbound.
We ran into an accident somewhere.
Yeah, we ended up going back roads to take Santa Fe into Castle Rock, and I'm gonna tell you what, guys. If Keith wasn't with me, I'd have been fucked. Just gonna put that out there, man. It was bad. Yeah, that was real cool, and it was also really neat because while we're doing this whole caroling thing, somebody one of the pirates in the crowd was like, "I didn't realize there was gonna be this much singing."
Yeah.
And then somebody else goes, "Jim Mon's here. You should expect that whenever you see that little dude and all of his people, we're gonna sing."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I love that coat. It was a great purchase.
Was that the one you got from Winchester?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that the Pirate King says to me is what, I don't get a scream out of "Hoist the Colors," and I'm like, it wouldn't fit with the way that we were singing it.
Yeah.
You know, I think it went over well, and people were very receptive to it. We had a lot of compliments. I think the cutest one was the little boy and girl that were like sitting there, and they were just kind of very shy, and Mom came up and was like, "Can we get a picture? What are you guys doing?" "Oh, we're just on a break right now. We do sing."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, will you sing us a song?" I'm like, yeah. And then we gathered everybody up, and it was great because people were just kind of filing in and going in as they enjoyed it. It was a good time.
It was awesome. I had a blast. So I think that may be maybe a yearly thing.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, mark your calendars, kids. We'll let you know, but we'll do our caroling event with the veterans. Maybe next time we'll bring the crew of the Aurora. Oh God, I got invited to a pirate crew and I can't remember the name of it. I don't want to. Oh, what the hell happened there? It says recap on Facebook. For some reason, it didn't change the title.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, we ended up joining a new pirate group. We were actually invited to join up with these guys. That's three
groups.
That's three that we're with, and it's the crew of the Anchor Aria. Those guys are headquartered out of Florida, but they're an international pirate group that is only veterans. And, you know, the first 24 hours after Keith and I first got in there, it's like, "Oh my God, that dude up front, that's Rob. He's awesome." I'm like, this is weird, guys. Thank you. What's this say? The Crimson Mark is the only one you need to remember.
Oh, of course.
They're the first that invited us, so we will never forget them.
No. Of course not.
But we also love making them all come out and sing.
Yeah.
Because it's hilarious.
And it's not hard.
No, it's not.
It's not hard.
You should know shanties by now. If you're going to call yourself a pirate.
If you hang out with us, you should. Because
no, Kira, there's no joking in that. That's the Crimson Mark is our first home, and we'll be around for a while, unless, you know, Keith does something to get us kicked out.
Why does it have to be me?
Because it's not going to be me.
That's true. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah. I should probably brush up on those rules again.
Probably.
or for the first time. Either way.
What the hell, man?
What? I looked at them.
Oh my God.
What? I know there's rules.
Although, okay, I got to throw this out because you kill me every time you do this. I know it's coming.
Okay.
I know it's coming. So one of the things that Keith and I developed as we were doing our rehearsals, as we were getting ready for the caroling event and for the market invasion, is we have a tendency of ad-libbing or introducing songs with funny things.
Yes.
And go ahead. Yeah, I know you want to do it.
What?
The song.
Oh, which one?
That one about the boy.
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah,
yeah,
about Johnny.
The boy in the crew.
Yeah,
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 you got
yeah.
hooked up with that one woman.
No.
You know, the one with the arm.
No, that's not what that song's about, Lord Robert.
Yeah, no, it is, because
No.
I told him,
No.
I said, Johnny, you gotta leave her.
No, it's about a ship, sir.
Yeah, well, I mean, she was a big woman, but I wouldn't call her a ship.
No. A seafaring vessel.
Well, I mean, she may float.
Oh my god. But anyway, that's his favorite bit to do.
I love that one.
It's hilarious because while we were doing rehearsals, we were.
Oh yes, that Kira, that is the second one. So we're in Crimson Mark, the
Yes.
Leviathan, and now this
and now
this
the
third one.
crew of the Angkor Aurea.
Yeah.
That's the third ship. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start collecting pins and freaking.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh man,
I like it.
It's gonna be a good time. But yeah, so we started that off with Keith and I were having this conversation about how do you go from song to song, and I did radio for a while. I was 2 years while I was on in Korea, and when you introduce every single song, it gets boring.
It gets boring, yeah.
And if all you're gonna do is, oh, we should sing "Leave Her Johnny." Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We should do that.
Let's do it.
That it gets really, really boring, and that is not our style.
No, I think we're anything other than boring.
No, we're rascals.
Well,
we're
this is true.
rascally goodness.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We are full of rascally goodness.
Yes.
I like it.
With a nougat center.
Huh. And I'm the one gonna get us kicked out. Yeah, buddy. Keep talking about your nougat center.
Hey. So yeah, that was that's kind of the way that we went about things, and the veterans were kind of laughing about some of the things because it's Keith and I embody the service rivalry when we're playing around.
Yes.
Where we make fun of each other constantly, like two brothers that actually get along with each other.
Yeah, kind of.
It's weird. It's weird.
Shockingly.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of it? I know some of you guys were out there and had a good time. What was it? Was it easy to follow? Was it too many songs? Was it not enough songs? Do you really want to see Keith and Mankini? Yeah, I'm gonna throw that out there again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose viewers.
Only if you actually put it on.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be live. That's for sure. Let's just say that. Could be in the calendar though.
Oh God. We're not doing a calendar.
We're doing a calendar.
We're not doing a calendar.
We gotta do a calendar.
No.
A Rascals calendar?
No.
12 months of rascally goodness.
No.
And 1 month of oh my lord.
No, that's it's gonna be backwards.
That's true.
It's gonna be 11 months of oh my God, and 1 month of oh that's cool.
Oh, that's strange.
Oh, there's one vote. Actually, that's 2 votes now.
That's two what?
That's 2 votes for the Mankini.
Mankini?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, Lord.
The farvelous Sarah Bonney voted for the Mankini as well.
Mankini, yes. Lucinda will let you put it in her account. Probably.
More than likely.
Yeah. I mean, we are married and all.
Yes. Yes, you are. That did happen.
That I was there.
I was too.
I was in handcuffs.
Yes, you were. It was a sword point wedding.
Yes, it was. It was.
I want to play a game.
What game do you want to play?
Let's play 20 questions.
You want to play 20 questions?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Is everyone ready for 20 questions?
It's actually 10 questions per.
Yeah.
Okay,
20 questions total.
But I crafted 10 questions for Keith.
And I crafted 10 questions for Rob.
So I'm going to start it off.
Okay, you go ahead because I got to pull up my thing.
All right. Aside from Lord Robert,
Oh, yes.
if you could have any role at festival, what would it be? Aside from Lord Robert.
Aside from Lord Robert,
Yeah.
if I was to apparently Lucinda's calendar's been requesting getting traction. See?
I saw that post and I approve.
I totally approve too. Aside from Lord Robert. Okay. God, at fair.
Pick your weekend. It doesn't matter, like I would say more like a staple character. If you
Yeah. You know what? I think if I was to do anyone, I'm sorry, judgy dad face. I would actually, I would like to take over the role of Duke of Larkspurshire.
Really?
Yeah.
I honestly would have you pegged for like the sheriff.
Yeah, I think Lord Robert and Lucinda need to be eating spaghetti, Lady and the Tramp style for February. Okay, I mean, I'm down.
I'm in on that one. I'm in on that one. That one's
Yeah. I think that would.
The Duke of Larkspurshire, really?
I would do the Duke of Larkspurshire. I don't know. It's just one of those.
I'm not saying that you get the casting director part. I'm just
no. I do not want his job.
Okay.
I don't want your job.
Just the role.
The role of Duke of Larkspurshire. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're the one responsible.
Yeah,
for putting
and
on a
I think it
party.
would. I mean, honestly, I think it would be a. If you look at, as we always talk about character progression.
Yeah.
So it would be a step up
Right.
from where I'm at now.
Okay.
To be the Duke of Larkspurshire.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that would be
That's because you're on court.
true.
You're
True.
loosely on court. So I mean, you're like the lowest of low nobles.
Yes. I mean, by design, but yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure.
saying that like, oh well, because that's all you got picked for. No,
Yeah.
that's
No.
like-
No.
you
There was
designed it.
there was a reason.
Yeah, you designed it.
All right, Rob, are you ready? All right. First question for Rob: your number one favorite movie of all time.
Of all time.
All time. You have to just have to pick one. And guys, feel free to weigh in on these questions as well.
I'm torn because
Okay.
I've got so I categorize this as like a movie that I watch to make myself feel good,
Okay.
and it makes me laugh no matter what. Three Musketeers, the 1993 classic with Oliver Platt,
oh, yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland, Chris O'Donnell, Charlie Sheen before he got all cooked up, Rebecca De Mornay.
Yes.
Yeah. And my favorite crush, Julie Delpy.
Julie Delpy is in
See,
it,
this is how you know I love this movie because I've just named off all of the cast minus one guy, actually two guys. We can't forget my favorite man, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
And then your dude, who was also in Robin Hood.
Yes, Michael Wincott.
Michael Wincott. So I love that movie because it's got some very quotable moments. As a kid, I grew up reading a lot of novels, fantasy based and whatnot. And Alexander Dumas was one of my favorite authors.
Okay.
Specifically, the story behind Captain D'Artagnan.
All right. Lucinda says hers, Gladiator, Robin Hood, and Practical Magic.
I could see two of those three movies and understand.
Yeah.
The third one, she just wants to look at Russell Crowe in a mankini.
Well, yeah, who doesn't? I mean, come on. Back then, he was like the dude.
Yeah, he was a brick shit house back
Yeah,
then.
dude, he was
Yeah.
rocked.
Yeah.
He was like, what is his name? Gerard Butler.
Dude, that guy's a patron saint
Yeah.
of Ireland.
Yeah.
Like that
So
guy's
like him and
amazing.
Russell Crowe are just like the two dudes, especially 300.
Oh yeah.
When he was in 300, I was like, oh, we have no chance.
But he was also in Timeline,
Yes.
which was a really good movie too. She said 100%.
100%, of course, yes.
Let's see here. I lost my questions. There we go. Question number 2.
Number 2, here we go.
So far, what has been your favorite Rascal moment?
Ooh, son of a gun. Favorite Rascal moment?
Yeah.
So far.
So far. So that gives you 2 years to go through.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because we'll count the first year.
Like Rolodex,
Yeah,
Rolodex,
yeah.
Rolodex, everything we've done. Good God. Honestly, I would have to say,
Don't you steal mine.
I'm totally
Don't
stealing
you
it.
steam mine.
I'm doing it.
Don't you do it.
You know I'm going to do
Which
it.
one is it?
You know I'm going to do it.
Come on.
No, I think the pirate arrest. It was. I mean, we put a lot of
Energy behind that, yeah.
and effort and planning to
Yeah.
get that squared away,
Yeah.
and it came off so flawlessly. I mean,
I would
it
argue,
took me back like how good that came off.
Yeah.
So I keep going back to that one.
I would argue that the final closing weekend for Pirate Weekend was the best.
Yes.
Of the performances up there.
Yeah.
And I would agree that is one of my favorite moments as well, because it just, the impact and being out, you guys didn't see this when you were, because this happened after closing, but the amount of outpouring that a lot of cast members were like, holy crap, dude. Like they just, the impact of it, and it was so wild to me because everybody's like, whoa, and I'm like, yep, that happened.
Yeah,
that's all Keith's fault.
that was all me. That was me.
But it was good because I really did enjoy seeing that happen.
Yeah. All right, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, Rob, question number 2.
Okay.
What is your favorite aspect of the Ren Fair?
Ooh. I mean, I enjoy the costumes. I enjoy the patrons. But most of all, I enjoy hanging out with my best friend. My best friends and going out and messing with people, because it wouldn't be fun if it was. I would be very, very hard pressed to click with somebody like that.
Right.
So my favorite part is walking around with you because it's hilarious. I mean, it sounds all sappy and everything, but dude, we get into some trouble.
We do have a good time.
And
we do have a good time.
It really is a genuine good time, and people see us and they're like, I want to do what those guys are doing. I want to have, and when we start messing with customers, it's hilarious because they're like,
oh yeah,
what is wrong with these two? Too much. We don't have time for that.
We haven't figured out what's wrong with us.
Oh, we already answered that one. So here we go. Question 4. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, man.
Question 4. What was question 3?
Well, question 3 was about how many pirate crews, but we already covered that. So.
Oh yeah, all right.
All right. So, question 4.
Okay.
In the time that we've been together,
yes,
I've only gotten you to go out there and dance once.
Yes.
Why don't you dance?
I don't know why I don't dance.
I've only gotten you out there one time, and it was just like, you were like, no, and I'm like, get out here.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a big dancer.
Neither have I, but damn it,
so,
if Judgy Dadfest says go do it.
True. Now, so to say I don't dance, but
he's a singer and a musician.
I am.
He does not dance.
But
it looks weird.
But I can 2-step.
Oh yeah.
So if you get a country song that's a 2-step, I can do that.
You know what's really funny?
And that's comfortable for me.
You know what's really funny? You can do a 2-step to almost every sea shanty.
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
That's the coolest thing in the world to me.
So I should grab you as a partner this summer. Yeah.
You're screwed.
Yeah, I'm totally host.
I'm
totally host.
You are screwed.
Yeah, no. So okay. So here's the funny thing. I'll take you back to the mid to late 80s, early 90s, where I was actually the captain of a breakdance crew. So believe that or not.
His b-boy name was Thud Butt. Name that movie.
No, so funny enough,
Kira says she's a wall holder too.
yes. See, we are the wall holders. I like it. I'm stealing that. But yeah, so yeah. No, I don't dance. I've never been a dancer. But give me a 2-step. I'm good to go.
That's okay. You at least went out there with me, so
I did.
I did. I got to give you props. For that.
I have my moments. Master Dave, stop laughing. All right. So I got to do question number 3 here.
Okay.
Where do you see the Rascals in the next 5 years?
So this is a really tough question to answer because things have kind of accelerated within the last 3 months.
Right.
If you had asked me back in October, I would have been like, well, in 3 years, we're going to put on our first show, like our first live on-stage show, and, we're going to start touring around Colorado to different venues and doing things once a quarter. But now, because Tortuga's coming up, like that's a reality that kind of just happened over the last 60 days. And planning everything out and getting everything lined up. We've got all the players that we need. We've got all the musicians that we need. So in 5 years, where do I see the Rascals? I don't want to tour as a national act. That's not something I want to do because that's a big commitment.
True.
And unless I can get like a solid fuzzy of, I want to have
being rascally. Yes.
I want to have security, financial security to do it. And you know, most performers that are national acts will tell you don't do it for financial stability. You do it because you love it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I see the Rascals becoming more of a production company. I want to do some plays, musicals.
Right.
There is one that I want to put on next year. It is called The Pirate Who Saved Christmas.
Yes, Master Dave. I agree.
Action figures.
Renaissance Rascals action figures.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
No, I have a kung fu grip.
You can't have the kung fu grip.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I've got
the Scotch egg belly. Got it.
Scotch egg belly. There we go. At least bobbleheads. Oh,
I would do a bobblehead.
Okay.
I would totally do like chibi bobbleheads where it's like massive heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to work on bobbleheads.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be hot.
That would be neat. But I honestly I would love to see the Rascals become more of a production company with the podcast.
Yeah.
Where we're helping our friends to put on shows and do fun things.
I like it.
All right. That's where I see us in 5 years.
I can't disagree with that.
So we alluded to this, and I always talk about this.
Okay.
Because it's always neat when people are just like, when you look at like all the stuff that we do. So I'm the tech. I'm the guy that does all the graphic design, the cameras and everything like that. Keith really is a very talented man, and he's not joking when he says he's the talent. With that in mind, how many different types of bands have you played with?
Wow.
And what instruments?
Okay, so all right, let's cover instruments first.
Okay.
So obviously I'm a singer.
Yep.
I play bass guitar. I play drums.
Yep.
I play harmonica.
Oh yeah.
What else do I? Those are like the three main instruments.
No glockenspiel.
No glockenspiel. But yeah, no. I started doing bands like in '92.
Oh really?
Did
you always play like musical instruments?
No.
You just kind of got into it.
Yeah. So I started playing harmonica when I had like knee surgery.
Okay.
Because I couldn't do anything. So I was bored at home. So I went in the music store and I said, "Hey, I need to play something." And the guy laughs and he goes, "Oh, drums are right out." And I'm like, "Shut up," because I'm walking in on crutches,
Right.
And so he goes, "I don't know, guitar," and I'm like, "Nah, I don't think so." And so we went over and he goes, "How about a harmonica?" And I'm like, "Sure. How hard can it be?"
It's hard as fuck.
It's hard as hell. And so I took it home and I started playing. And this is like well before YouTube or anything like that.
Right.
So I'm just trying to figure it out on my own, and I'm playing with, the radio and stuff like that. And I'm like, God, some of the stuff just doesn't sound right. And I'm like, I don't think this thing works. So I went back to the music store, and I said, same guy, and I said, "Hey man, I bought this harmonica, but I don't think it plays right." I said, "I'm playing with songs and it doesn't sound right." And he goes, "There's different keys, right?" I was like, "What?"
All right.
And he goes, "Yeah, there's like 12 different keys for harmonicas." And I'm like, "Well, show me those." And so I walked out of there with the whole thing, like the major keys, minor keys, sharps. I mean, it was crazy. I spent way too much money. But that's how I started playing harmonica. Drums, I've been playing since high school.
Right.
And then bass guitar was just kind of one of those. We had a show coming up. The band I was in, we had a show coming up, and the bass guitars quit. And it was like a month before the show.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're like, dude, at least can he play the last show? No, I'm done. I'm like, oh, great. So we can't really play a show without a bassist because we could, but it doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
And so my the guy who played lead guitar, Joel, goes, well, dude, why don't you play? And I'm like, dude, I've never played bass guitar in my life. So I buckled down every day for hours. After I got home from work, I played. And actually played at the show,
wow,
and learned how to play bass. So that's how I did that one. But as far as the bands I've been in, I don't know how many.
Just genres.
I've lost track.
Yeah,
But,
just genres.
So country,
okay,
blues,
yep,
rock,
yeah,
kind of a folkish band kind of thing.
Okay.
And then everything kind of in between those. So I've had bands that we did like country and rock, and then there was blues and Michael, what's up, man? Yeah, so just kind of I've covered a lot of different genres, but basically like southern rock, country, things that I sing, my style.
Yeah.
But then it all depends on what instrument I've been playing. So if I played drums, it didn't really matter. I didn't really care. I play whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a career spanning years.
It's kind of it's neat to hear, to get that insight, because a lot of times we allude to, Keith's been performing and he's gone on different tours with different things and done these things, and it's like, nobody really understands like the backstory behind it.
Yeah, so if you want to count my Rascals boy band, sure, why not? So if you want to,
you know what, we could do that.
We could do that.
There is a trend within the Renaissance community where they're taking like boy band songs and repurposing them with like shanty lyrics or whatnot. Bass, you rock, and I have American PJ with active pickups. Look at this weird flex.
So the one that I played the most, I had a Schecter bass, and then right now I just have one that I've had for years, just no old PV bass.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
your turn.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's see. We can skip over that one, since we'll keep it even. Okay.
Don't worry about it. I can come up with another question.
Are you sure? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Question number 4 then.
Okay.
Explain where Yen Shang came from.
Oh.
Character develop. How did you come up with Yen Shang?
Okay. So it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. My original interaction with the casting director and the Princess of Ireland, I was dressed up like a drunken Chinese man, and I've always wanted to kind of go with that because my little one was like, Dad, there's nobody here that looks like me. And I said, well, dude, we're supposed to be in England. Of course nobody looks like us. And then she shot back, and I think at the time she was like 8 or 9, and she goes, you can't tell me that during this time frame there weren't people that look like us. And I explained to her, well, no, because during this time frame, the Philippines were being occupied by the Spanish conquistadors.
Yeah.
And then we did a little bit more research, and the very first settlers of the Philippines come from Taiwan, and so consequently I was born in Taiwan, and so I was like, you know what, we'll go with the Chinese guy, and then I started doing research and found Wang Ji, who is the purported godfather of firearms in the East. He brokered trade between the Tokugawa and the Portuguese. So I used Wang Ji, and I was like, okay, he's going to be my uncle. So he's my uncle, and he sent me to England to secure trade route. And that's kind of where that started off at. And so it's been kind of a organic or just very fluid character, because I didn't want to do goofy accent. I'm not going to do the stereotypical Asian accent because it's disrespectful and it would detract from what we're doing. Yeah, it really does.
It sounds
really does. So I didn't want to go that route, and plus my mom would beat me if she ever heard me doing that. Oh yeah, you've met her, so you know.
Met her, she would beat you, yeah.
So it just kind of evolved there, and then people started asking me other questions throughout the first year. Oh, well, what's your ship's name? And I was like, oh, well, I don't know. And so I had to come up with it. And then it kind of made more sense where it's like Jinmon is the main ship, but it has two three-masted ships, which are basically warships that are escorting, because the Jinmon is a five-masted, basically, it's larger than a galleon, if you can kind of imagine that.
Right.
So it's not very maneuverable, but we need to have protection.
Sure.
And I think when I wrote it, the Jinmon actually has 16 cannons on her. But the problem is that, again, it's not as maneuverable as the three-masted ships that kind of just range around. So it's just kind of neat to go that way. But that's how I came up with it. It started with a question from my daughter, and then just building it and just keep on building. Yeah. No, and he just keeps on getting more and more intricate, and it just gets more fun.
And then
always and then.
Yeah, there's always an
always and then, because I don't want to be boring. I don't want to ever. Everybody always talks about, by the third year you're done playing that character. Dude, are you crazy?
Yeah, no.
I don't want to give up this character. I like this guy. He's
At this
fun.
point, I don't think we can.
You've heard the pirate version of that. Bye.
Yeah.
Let's see. Moving on to the next one.
All right. Here we go.
Speaking of character development.
I love character development.
How much of yourself do you write into Lord Robert?
Quite a bit.
I know jokingly, you know, when we first started hanging out, jokingly you were like, yeah, there's 9 voices and the 10th one just keeps on humming.
Yeah.
You know, but so how much of yourself is actually into that character?
So,
Definitely not the accent.
which one?
Yeah, exactly.
Which one? I have like 47 accents for Lord
If
Robert.
you really want to have fun with Lord Robert, come in and have a different accent and watch him pick it up.
I'll go right with you. So yeah, when I originally wrote Lord Robert, which was your first year on cast.
Yep.
It was my first year playing Lord Robert. He was very military.
Yeah.
So obviously I leaned a lot on my military background.
Sure.
And done Lucinda for 9 years.
That's funny. I hear Lord Robert's only been doing Lucinda for 1 year.
Oh, I see what you did there. I did. Yeah. So it doesn't get boring. Yeah, no. We'll these will be our characters for
the right
a
role
long time.
will not get boring.
But yeah, so he started off very, very stern, very military, which
Dry.
like dry. Yeah. Because I really didn't know what direction I was going to take him. So he that first year was kind of like my trial run, of what he really was.
Right.
And then as you and I hooked up and we kind of were fleshing out characters in our relationship, both, professional and personal.
Yeah.
Both of our characters changed.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that they changed more than they evolved.
They morphed.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. Evolved is good. So now he's still very obviously very military.
Right.
And both of us are
a little bit more piratey than most people would want.
Allegedly. But yeah, I mean, he's obviously got my sense of humor, very quick-witted, but he's very direct to the point too. When I talk, I don't mince words. I say exactly what I mean. Yeah, yes, exactly. But yeah, so a lot of any character that I've ever played, whether it's Ren Fair, the Old West stuff, my haunted houses, anything is all there's something of my personality in each one of those characters.
Sure.
So and it's funny that you brought that up, but yeah, my 9 different personalities is the best way to put it, because I just have to float between different stuff. So yeah, when I sat down and I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, he's a lot like me, so it makes it very easy to play a character when it's really based upon yourself,
right?
So it's very natural and fluid.
Sure.
All right. Next question, Rob, are you ready?
And then
question number 5 for Rob. What is your favorite act at the Ren Fair, and why is it the crack show?
What is my favorite act at the Ren Fair?
And,
the Renaissance Rascals.
Yeah, and why is it the crack show?
It's the Renaissance Rascals.
It's the crack show.
No.
Yeah.
No. I do like Danny and what he does.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to pick one.
Right.
Because I also like the Crimson Pirates.
Yes.
I also like watching Blades and Bravery, our dear friends Cy and Sarah Bonnie.
Yeah.
Jacques is kind of neat. As a person, I like him more than I like his act, but I think it's because I've been oversaturated with it.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that I don't like what he does. It's just I don't know.
It's a lot.
I'm always looking for that and then. I'm always looking for that hook. I'm always looking for that I could go through and watch it, and it's a different show this time.
Right.
It's not the same thing.
Right.
Because that back when we used to have the big game cat show and the birds of prey and all that stuff, I always found that interesting because you never really knew what the animal was going to do.
Right.
And it kept you on that edge of, oh wow, that's kind of neat. But musical act wise, I would say for me it's a toss between Crack, Crimson Pirates, and Celtic. In that order, for no particular reason at all. Other than I really should put Crimson Pirates up front because hello, pirate.
Right.
But I do like Danny. He's a wonderful soul, and I hope that he's having a good time in England. Alrighty, so rolling on.
All right.
Number 7 for me.
Yes,
okay.
Number 7 for you.
What is your go-to movie to get you in the mood for festival?
Oh, so this is going to be... It's going to be twofold.
Okay.
So I've actually got 2 movies.
Okay.
That
Knight's Tale.
I would have... yes. So that's number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Kira. We miss those shows too. So yeah, Knight's Tale is number 1.
Yeah.
And just because I absolutely adore this movie, and I've been watching it for so many years, is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Just the comedic timing of what they do, how they do it, the little nuances of things they throw in there that if you're not paying attention, you miss until the second, third, fourth, fifth time you watch. You're like, holy crap, I didn't notice that the first time.
Or the fact that everybody thinks that they're actually talking about bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shrubbery. Hey, kids.
Shrubbery.
Shrubbery is slang in England for prostitute.
Yes. So yeah, those are my 2. I just one, A Knight's Tale, because it's a really good movie.
Heath Ledger, Alan Tudyk, you can't go wrong.
But to kind of circle back to Lord Robert, Lord Adamar was kind of one of the influences of Lord Robert.
And then you also used Michael Wincott. From
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
And also Michael Wincott from Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
So
he's a right bastard in Three Musketeers.
Yeah, and so
he's
that's
kind of the comic relief in Robin Hood.
So Lord Robert originally was loosely based on those guys. That was kind of, not that he was an ass, but that he was just very
taciturn.
Very straightforward. Yeah. This is the way it's going to be.
Ready to do violence at any point.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's kind of hard to sell at a family-friendly show.
It was, and I knew that wasn't going to be good for longevity.
Right.
But the original concept, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
No, because I could
conceptually,
heavily
it's
lean
fun.
on them,
Yeah.
the military,
Yeah.
just the way I walk, I talk, that kind of thing. So
Conceptually, it's fun to play with that. I'm the bad guy. I'm ready to do violence.
right.
But as an actor, when you are walking the streets out there and you put hand on sword like you're going to draw, you're really taking a crapshoot on what the hell's going to happen next.
Right. Well, originally I kind of had Lord Robert as he was very. There was a duality to him, so you didn't know if he was really a good guy or really a bad guy. Like there was just this kind of air about him. Like
Sure.
we see that he's got armor, he's got the sword, he's but is he like here to protect us or is he here to run us through? Like,
Which then you look at like the evolution. Then I came onto the scene and now you didn't have to carry the sword anymore because I carried the sword.
exactly.
And if I'm protecting you, you don't need to carry the
Yeah.
sword. Somebody actually asked me, does he carry a sword cane? And I was like, he doesn't.
No.
But I kind of want to get him one.
Yes, I want one.
And I thought about like I have thought about like getting you a stage version of a sword cane.
Yes.
Just so that it's not it's blunt.
Goodbye, Lucinda. We love you.
Oh, she's gonna go fly on her Roomba.
Go flying on the Roomba.
Well, I guess that's your question then, sir.
Oh, it is. Yes. Sorry. Whoa. Wow.
Unless you want me to go to my
I
next question.
I was not ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We did that one. So my question number 6 for you
Uh-huh.
would be: what style of music do you enjoy the most?
Ooh, I'm very fluid. I prefer classic rock, and when I'm talking classic rock, I'm talking like 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Not what the rest of the world classifies as classic
It's classic
rock. Like,
rock.
somebody told me Pearl Jam and fucking Nirvana are classic rock right now, and to that I said, get fucked.
Yes.
No, I prefer easier listening, but it really depends on what I'm trying to do. So I'll listen to some scream music if I'm going to go play airsoft with some friends.
Right.
When we're going to the festival, obviously I'm in shanty mode. I don't really have a specific genre that I absolutely love the most. But right now, my playlist consists of a lot of sea shanties because I'm getting ready for a performance coming up on
exactly.
the 8th of February.
Yep.
Have you heard about that one?
It rings a bell.
Okay.
It rings a bell.
All right. Question number 8.
Yes.
Is it nap time? Is it nap time now?
It very well could be. It is 2:00 somewhere.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna write a song about that. It's 2:00 somewhere. And off I go.
Oh, we could always rearrange closing time to napping time.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I do. I like it. I like it.
I had to throw that one in there.
Of course.
It's
of course.
funny.
Okay. Question number 7 here for
Okay.
Rob.
Okay.
What is your favorite place to vacation?
Ooh. Like I've actually been to.
You've been to, or you would like to go?
Okay. So, dream
You can-
vacation.
Sure.
Dream
So
vacation.
give me one that you've been to and one you want to go
All
to.
right. So we're gonna start with
We'll two-part it.
The one that I want to go to.
Okay.
Fiji.
Yes, I agree.
Fiji is my dream vacation because you can get the bungalows right there on the water.
Yes.
And just being out there and not being bothered by anybody, that's glorious to me. Favorite place that I have been, when I was a kid, we lived in Germany. And that was my favorite spot because we went on tours of the castles.
Ooh.
And I'm real, like, I really do love history, and that's why I put so much historical reference into Yen Zhang.
Right.
Is it won't work, he'll forget it. It'll be left somewhere.
As long as it's Renaissance appropriate.
Yeah. Ooh, wait, we could make that.
Yeah, we
it's
could.
a water blivet.
Yeah,
Make it a water blivet.
Yeah.
So yeah, Germany is my favorite spot that I've been to. We were living there, but there was a lot of times that we spent traveling around Europe. Consequently, we were there before the wall came down. We lived there 86 to 89.
Oh, wow.
We were leaving Germany in 1989, August of 1989, when the wall was falling. So when they were tearing the wall down, we were actually in the Frankfurt airport waiting to leave. We got on the plane and they made us get off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what the hell the deal was, but there was a lot of, during that time frame, there was a lot of threats of like terrorist attacks and everything. So they were like, everybody was on a high security. So we got back on the plane, and that was neat. But we went down the Rhine River, and there's a really cool river tour that you could take. And as you're going down the Rhine, there is castles in the distance on the hills and everything that you can see, and it is just beautiful. And I remember one of my favorite moments growing up as a kid. My dad woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning and said, "Hey, come on, let's go." And I was like, "Where are we going?" He was like, "Just get in the van. You could sleep in the van. We're going to go somewhere." And we drove, and then we went to the Stuttgart castle.
Okay.
And we were standing on the parapet, and my dad looked at me and he goes, "All right, imagine yourself with a full complement inside of this garrison and defend it." And we played this game, and then he goes, "Okay, cool. That's solid. Now attack the place."
Yeah.
And that was a really neat game that my dad came up with, and it was just really cool walking the parapets and seeing all the murder holes and all the archers' positions and everything. It was really neat.
Shark in the house.
So what?
Shark in the house.
Oh, da-da, 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 da-da. All right.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
We're going to need a better bus.
Right.
What have you always wanted to do during festival, but haven't had the opportunity?
Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, read that again.
What have you always wanted to do during the festival, but haven't had the opportunity?
What I've always wanted to do at the festival, but I've never had the opportunity. So actually, it's a pretty easy one. Play drums with Celtic Legacy.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's the one thing that you would
That's the one thing I want to do.
Like I'm pretty sure we can make that happen. Scotty, I know if you're listening to this, or if anybody's got Scotty on speed dial, let him know.
Yeah.
Lord Robert wants to play drums with them.
Yeah, it's I've always wanted to jam with them. So.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Like I've seen you play with Crack.
Yeah.
I think that it would be neat to see you play drums with Celtic Legacy, the Crimson Pirates.
Yeah,
And if the Reeland Rogues come back, I'd love to see you have
I would
them
love
do
to
it.
play drums with all of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Celtic Legacy has always been
one of those things.
When I sit in the crowd, I'm like, oh, God, I want to be up there playing.
Yeah.
Just
maybe we crash the stage.
Jamming.
Maybe we crash the stage this year.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. A plan.
And this was the last season. Keith and Rob were invited back.
And then it all went terribly wrong.
And then it went to hell.
But yeah, that's my one thing.
Really?
I would love to do that. Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. He went the musical route. I like that.
All right. Okay, so question number 8 for you.
Okay.
What is your favorite Rascal highlight so far?
Oh. You know, honestly, it's planning Tortuga. That has been my so far. That has been my labor of. That has been my labor of love, and I'm really excited to show everybody what we've come up with.
Right.
But just the planning portion of it, the amazing outpouring that we are getting from the performers that are going to be with us.
Yeah.
The support that they're offering, you know, their willingness to be part of the team, it is just amazing to me.
Yeah.
I would say the Great Pirate Arrest, but
right.
you know, that one, while it was cool and I rode that high all the way through season.
Yeah.
It's the new thing right now.
Yeah.
The new thing is Tortuga, and that is what I'm like biting at the chomp for.
Guns blazing.
Yeah. No, and it's going to be an amazing thing. I'll let you ask your ninth question because then I well, no, hold on. I got one for you.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got
Go
one.
ahead. Go ahead.
You've done the Ren Fair.
Yes.
You've done the Haunt. And
Yes.
we've talked ad nauseum about these things. We've talked about the Haunt. We've talked about Ren Fair.
Yes.
Tell them
Okay.
about Wild West reenactment, how you got involved.
So
This is really cool.
So yeah, just old West stuff was just kind of one of those. I saw it, I liked it, and I just wanted to be a part of it. You know.
Okay.
I always like the cowboy stuff and the
What was
the
your
westerns.
first one?
So it was in Arizona.
Okay. Was it Tombstone or was it Old Tucson Studios?
No. It was actually in a place called Oatman, Arizona.
Okay.
Which the town is run by donkeys. So the donkeys take over the town. I mean, they go inside the stores. They are protected by the town.
Wow.
So if
You fit right in.
if you harm a donkey, you go to jail. I mean, it's
Wow.
that they're that adamant about it.
Wow.
It's kind of like a tourist thing,
Okay.
Come see the donkeys.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a group that was doing stuff in there, and so I said, hey, how do I get in? And so they said, yeah, come on in. They trained me how to
How to fall.
how to fall
do
and
everything.
how to aim a pistol, make it look like I'm aiming at you, but I'm really not, because you don't want to do that.
Right.
There was a time where I actually did point a weapon at someone, and then I quickly realized that was a bad idea, because there were fists thrown.
Yeah.
Which I accepted.
You deserved it. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I absolutely deserved it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just started doing that, and then there was different places. Went to Tombstone, and a couple times went into Mexico for a couple things. But yeah, it's fantastic. And I don't know if Master Dave is still on here, but he's part of a group here in Colorado called the Colorado Cowboys.
Yeah.
So hopefully one day I can go out with them and perform at one of their things,
That would be cool.
as well as the headsman from the fair.
Yeah.
He actually plays Wyatt Earp.
Oh, nice.
So on what is it, the Time Traveler weekend?
Yeah.
He'll be the headsman in the morning, and all of a sudden you'll see Wyatt Earp walking around.
Which is funny to me.
Or he'll put on his
Obi-Wan.
his Obi-Wan or the vintage army, stuff that he has. So, but yeah, the Wild West stuff is super super cool. Because I get to be. I always.
What's the character you play?
So his name's Danny O'Brien, and he's not a nice guy. It's the one that. A lot of the characters I play are somewhat ambiguous, whether they're good or bad. This guy's definitely a villain. So,
Okay.
Master Dave still here. Yeah. So yeah. Let me know when you guys are going to be doing a thing.
Let me check.
Your next get together, Master Dave.
I do owe Master Dave a response. I'm waiting on word back from the venue, but as soon as I hear back, I will reach out to you personally and let you know, okay?
All right. Question number 9. Rob, are you ready?
I guess.
All right. Other than Yen Shang,
Uh-huh.
what character would you like to play?
That's a tough one. Because, I'm still in love with Yan Shang. He's kind of, I kind of embody him, and that's, it's really tough for me to come across with, like, where would I fit? I don't know. I could do something like maybe a Rochefort or like based off of Michael Wincott.
Yeah.
But if I was able to like get a good fight coach and some choreography and get a fight scene put together, I think that would be what I would want to do. I wouldn't mind falling down and getting stabbed or whatever, as far as like a stage show. That would be the only thing that I would really want to do is like maybe one of the guards that or like some like maybe a lieutenant or a master of arms for Larkspurshire.
I can see that.
Like I think that could be fun. I think that could be fun. That's not necessarily one that I don't think they've ever had that really.
Not that I can remember.
No.
But I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. I think they've always just kind of had the guards.
Yeah. And I mean, it's... I don't know. I'm always looking for that next big evolution.
Yeah.
Like, what's the logical progression that we're going to go to, and how do we get there?
Right.
So for me, it would be like, yeah, I could do the sheriff, but I would actually want to have a fight scene with Adam Bell or a fight scene with a pirate on cast.
Right.
Like I would want to have a scene that looks neat and is dynamic.
Yeah.
Maybe even just fighting with Lord Robert on the parapet.
Yeah.
Like that would be kind of neat. I don't know. I'm always interested in trying to find something that's more dynamic that people are like, whoa, that's cool. So I don't know. Whatever role that is, I mean, even Yen Sheng could go into that next evolution of
Sure.
Let's actually stage a fight.
Yeah.
In the streets with somebody. I don't know. It just I would want to go more into the stunt portion of things,
Right.
and the fight choreography and having fun with it that way. Yeah. Or really. Skidmark, that would be the one.
Or Skidmark.
Skidmark, yeah. I would do the village idiot.
That's pretty good.
That's
pretty good gig.
I would do the village idiot.
Give me $1.
Hey, give me $1. All right, my final question for you, sir.
All right, final question, and here we go.
Anything that you would like to share about a night in Tortuga?
So I no.
He says that, but he does.
But yes. So yeah, a night in Tortuga. Obviously, we've already kind of discussed how it's going to be music and dancing and skits and shanties. It's an immersive theater. So the whole show is going to take up the entire room. It's not just
on the
a
stage.
stage show.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a big secret. But if I would have to divulge one secret, I would have to say, I would say look out for Lord Robert's daughter.
Oh, you have a daughter? When did that happen?
So, moving on.
Where was I? I feel left out.
My final question to you, Rob.
I feel left out.
I'm not. That's all I'm divulging. I'm not divulging anything.
Yeah.
All right. So my final question for you is: are there any secrets you wish to share about Tortuga?
There's one.
Oh, and what would that be?
And I have to share this because this one is this is something that, as a veteran, this is a throwback to my days back for dining ins.
Yes.
And dining outs. So when you guys arrive to Tortuga, there will be a table that is a special designation. For those of you that are military, you know exactly where I'm going with this. For those of you that did not serve, let me enlighten. There will be a table that will be set up near the stage. It will be a single place setting. On that place setting, there will be some things like a white tablecloth, a single red rose in a vase that is wrapped with a red ribbon. There will be a lemon wedge and some salt. There will be a Bible. And all of those things have meaning, but this is what we affectionately call the missing man table.
Yes.
And this is for those that could not be at the performance, those that have left the world, that have crossed the Rainbow Bridge, those that have fallen in combat, those that we wish to remember. I kindly ask that you do not set anything on the table, that you do not sit at the table. That is specifically designed for those that could not be there. That is the one secret that I will share, because that is something that I feel I gotta say, and I don't want to break the vibe when we're doing the show. So I'd rather just go ahead and put it out like right now and just say, hey guys, don't sit there, please. That's meant for a special guest that is not able to make it.
Yeah.
And you can insert whoever you want in that spot, whether it is a loved one that served, or a loved one that recently passed or has gone from the earth. That is just kind of where my heart has always been. Is every time I do something where we're set up, if I can, I will put a table for the missing man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and kind of go off what Rob said is, so that the time frame we're in, the missing man table doesn't exist.
No. That's why we're not trying to draw attention to it during.
We can't to not break the the aesthetic of where in 1700s Tortuga, bunch of pirates around. We can't go, all right, here's a missing man table, because it wouldn't make sense in that thing.
Right.
But yeah, one will be set up. We'll probably have it. I'm going to try to just get it roped off, so that way no one can sit at the table. But
you won't miss it. It's going to be right next to the stage.
During the show, we will allude to it, but it won't be
outright
called it. Yeah, the missing man table.
But if you're curious about what those things signify, ask me, or you can you can look it up. It's there, and it'll kind of it tugs at my heartstrings every single time.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
I thoroughly am on board with that.
Yeah. But that's and there might be unicorns.
Maybe
in the shape of rhinoceroses. Rhinoceri?
No.
What?
No.
We got nixed on that.
Well, yeah.
Why?
Building code.
It's only one.
Yeah.
It's one that I'm going to ride in on.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
Bada bang bang bang.
Come down.
No, but Tortuga is going to be a banger of a time. We're going to have a great time. I think I will release the song list on the event page, so you guys can kind of look up the music, and maybe I'll even do a Spotify list or something like that. That way you guys can kind of get the idea.
Get the idea of what we're doing.
But remember, sing the chorus, because that's what a shanty is supposed to do.
Yes.
You got a guy that calls, and then you got the crew that returns the call.
Yeah.
Like Leave Her Johnny. The line is Leave Her Johnny, leave her.
Yeah, because she had the arm.
No, stop it. But yeah, that's this has become a very, very dear project to me, is putting this thing together.
Yeah.
I look forward to having this thing executed properly, and then moving on to the next thing, which unfortunately for us, the next thing is going to be festival.
Yeah, unless something pops up between then.
I doubt it, because we got Arizona.
We do have Arizona.
Pirate Invasion.
Yes.
First weekend of March.
Yes, March 1st and 2nd. If you guys want to go to Arizona Renaissance Festival, we will be there. That is Pirate Weekend.
Yep.
We have a contingent of
friends
that are going.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people said they wanted to go.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who all is going to show up, but
we'll see.
Yeah.
And then following that, we've got auditions. Will be sometime in April.
Yeah.
And then following that, in May and in June, we'll have in May, end of April, beginning of May, we'll have rehearsals. And then it's showtime. It's
showtime, baby.
all over again at Colorado Renaissance Festival, and we're going to be doing some crazy shit. So
then we'll do our weekly Wednesday
recap.
live recaps.
Yep.
That's fantastic. May even have some guests in on those shows.
Oh, that'll be fun.
That'll
be fun.
We're going to work some magic.
Yeah.
Try to get some people in here.
Yeah.
Not going to give away the kitty on that one. But
No. We're going to see if we can get some.
But we got our little fingers, and we got some
national
pokers.
acts.
We got some pokers in the fire.
Maybe some more people that you want us that you see every day at the festival, every weekend.
Yeah. You never know.
Who knows? Only the shadow knows.
Dude, come on. That was too
That's
easy.
awesome.
That was too easy.
So but Tortuga is gonna be a great time. I'm really looking forward to that. You guys can go to the event on the
Bus
Rascals.
time.
Yes, bus time.
Yes, yes.
Hopefully they get you a better bus, man. I mean, I joke, but I like my guy needs some air conditioning, dude.
That other one was busted.
See
what I did there? Take busted.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was horrible.
It was. That was bad.
I really do look forward to Tortuga. It's going to be a good time. Does fingers mean fairies because it'll be in sign language? What? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Kira.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm a little lost.
So we got some fingers in the fire. I'm leaving all the doors open.
Yeah.
Well, the doors don't work on your bus anyway, dude.
Yeah. Well,
one got busted out.
It would really. I mean, I'm just looking out for my guy. I really wish that he had some.
Unless it's serendipity.
Oh, Super Dippin' Dots.
Super Dippin' Dots.
One of our favorite people.
No. I said we have fingers in the fire, not fairies.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. I mean,
that just took on a whole different connotation.
I guess we could have fingers and fairies.
Stop it.
But that's weird.
Stop it.
I mean, we got to ask permission. I know. You don't even know where to go with that.
Nope.
I'm
going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that one alone.
Oh, already.
That was off. That was... Shame on you, Kira.
Yeah. See, I'm easily led.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
Right down the gutter.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's good times.
It's it's what we do.
So yeah, I think. And one last thing that I'll give is like I do want to give the primer. Hey, it's the little one.
It's the tiny human.
It's the tiny violinist. She's listening to us.
She shouldn't be listening to any of this. That's a whole other calendar. The fairy finger calendar. I like it.
Yeah.
That's only going to be in select markets.
Bad. Although I think that would be kind of fun to do. I might know a photographer that could help us with that.
Putting fingers in fairies?
Well, I mean, because then you could have like your hand held out, and then there's serendipity dancing on your hand. You know what I mean? You getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
And you can't get her to shut up.
She talks. She does talk.
A lot.
Yeah, I mean, she sounds like this.
Yeah, after like 4 or 5 packs of smokes a day.
Serendipity. Welcome to the fair. Poke you with a stick. Get out of here, kid.
Oh, that is still hilarious. No, let's go through the as we're winding down here. It's almost an hour and a half here.
Yeah, almost. Time flies.
I really did like that when we were talking with Sarah, the primer for Tortuga. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Picture, if you will. It's the Caribbean, yeah?
Yeah.
And we've just come back from 9 months at sea.
It's been a while, yeah.
And we're answering the call of the latest Pirate King Clover.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did get elected.
Who's called us all the pirate captains, the Commodore, to Tortuga for a banger of a party and to plan the upcoming invasion of Larkspurshire.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do that too.
Yeah. So,
Right.
as the sun sets
Sunsets.
and night takes over, a little bar on the island of Tortuga comes to life with music. Try again.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
it'll be a circus,
Yeah,
trust me.
it'll be a song. But something dark looms in the shadows.
What's it now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna have to record that. Like we're gonna have to put some like graphics to that.
Yeah.
And like just do
Right.
get some people to play some music for it. Oh, what's that?
Wrong music.
Wrong music. Yeah, right.
It was
I know.
not
That's what
the
I was
wrong
saying.
Music. Go to bed. Bad your bedtime.
Don't make her get her violin out. She'll play Davy Jones. Damn it! You're gonna hear it from down from upstairs. Oh, good stuff, man.
Yeah, this is so. Yeah, we got a lot has happened
In a short amount of time.
in the last year, and we have so much stuff coming up in the next year.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
We're always
Looking for the next big adventure.
always looking. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's. Where do we go from here?
Where don't we go from here?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the simpler way
Yeah.
to put it.
No, we've
Because
got
I mean,
some,
the sky is really the limits.
yeah.
You know, I don't think we'll ever be a national act. I don't think that's us. It's more fun to crash somebody else's party.
I think we'll be nationally known,
Infamous.
infamous,
So famous that we're infamous.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's where I want to be.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the Rascal name is spreading rapidly. You know,
It's ridiculous, dude.
that's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
We're two idiots with a microphone.
And some lovely friends that want to join us for all the hijinks.
All the
hilarity.
idiotness.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, you know, we got some cool shows coming up that we got planned.
Yep.
We got some really cool guests we're trying to get on the show.
Yep.
For you guys.
Yep.
I
I
mean,
wanna
much for
get
us
that
too.
guy back
much,
on.
Much for us too, you know, because like some of the people we have on the show, we kind of, you know, fanboy out.
Local chapters of the Rascals.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but see the problem
Rascal
with
Chapter 451, Pittsburgh. What's up?
Yeah, the problem with that though is that
Steel Rascals.
we are so we guard the Rascals brand so closely
It's very true.
that you know we've actually talked about this before, like
Yeah.
like having a third person join us, and it's like, but who?
But who? Yeah.
And because of the distance that's between you and me,
Yeah.
you know, the physical space, you live 45 minutes away, so it's like another person that doesn't live either in your neck of the woods or my neck of the woods, their drive time's going to be even longer.
Yeah.
You know, so and then there's always the thought of, well, what would that person really bring in that we couldn't bring in a special guest for?
True.
You know, so I like the concept.
And we do like our special guests.
Yeah. Conceptually, I would love to see like local chapters or local Ren fairs of Rascals. I think that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
But it's really tough because we have pretty high standards for what we're expecting out of somebody that's going to support or represent the Rascals. It all goes to the flag, not that one, the one right over there. Jin Mun's motto, which is "We rise together."
We do.
You know, or together we rise, and that is the big thing. Is a lot of people are in it to make themselves more famous or get more notoriety for themselves. We're just two idiots having fun. And if we can bring our friends along to have that fun with us, then that's what we're going to do.
Absolutely.
And we you know, like celebrating our friends, Sebastian, who just cut his own CD.
Yeah.
Celebrating our wonderful friend Clover, who is the king, the pirate king. Yeah, Shark, you're only 20 minutes away from me. That means he's on the north side of town.
Yeah.
Consequently, Master Dave's like literally 7 minutes up the road from me.
Right.
I could walk to his house in like 15, 20 minutes. It's ridiculous.
That's funny.
I didn't realize he lived that close.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to echo Keith's statements. I'm looking forward to this year of the Rascals. Second year on podcast.
Yeah.
You know, the idea that this all spawned from a, hey man, you want to?
Hey, you want to do a podcast?
And
sure.
Then it just turned into all of this craziness, and you guys are along for the ride with us, and we love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's you guys are a big reason why we do what we do.
Absolutely right.
You know, it's to keep entertaining throughout the year is hard because, I mean, there's only one Ren Fair in Colorado, and it's only 8 weekends, you know, but for us to get to do this, you know, on a weekly basis, even though it takes it out of you. It's a lot, you know.
It takes it out of you after a while.
You know, the recording of the podcast, the live shows, the planning of Tortuga, the caroling, the you know, trips to, you know, Arizona now, and you know, all the other stuff that we do. It's there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, but it's so totally worth it. You know,
absolutely.
Like it's you know, like I said, we're just two idiots with a microphone, and you guys are along for the ride. Buckle up, because 2025 is going to be off the hook.
The year of the Rascal.
Ooh, I like that. All right, we got.
We got. Oh, one other thing we got to talk about before we let you guys go.
Oh, dude, really?
Last year we had swag.
We did have.
We had little pins, little badges. I still have some of those left over.
Badges.
Yeah.
We don't need no stinking badges.
This year, I think we're gonna go with stickers.
Shark's 19th. Oh yeah, 19th year at the fair.
Holy crow!
Yeah, dude, he's been there for a minute.
A hot minute. I think we're gonna do stickers this year. Because how funny would it be to be driving around in Castle Rock and Colorado Springs and Denver and see the Rascals logo on a car?
Dude, it'd be awesome.
It'd be hilarious.
I would probably wreck my car. Be like, what are they? That's awesome.
Remember, kids, if you live in Colorado, come January 1st, don't have your cell phone in your hand.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They will start ticketing you.
All phones have to be hands-free.
Hands-free, so get your little phone holder.
Get your little ear nub.
Yeah.
Your microphone in the car, whatever you gotta do.
Dave says, Sharky says I'm walking because of the comment about he needs a bigger bus.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, no.
You know what we should do? We should actually get a hold of Shark's bus and deck it out like a pirate ship.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Tag the bus, not my car. Oh, we're totally going to tag the bus.
I'm not going to tag anything. I'm going to hand you a sticker, and you get to put that bad boy on.
I'll put it on the bus. I don't care.
I'll put it on the bus, too. But the bus is, I mean, like I'm not saying I'm going to put it on somebody's car.
Yeah,
Make them vinyl say, yeah, that's exact. Yeah, Kira,
yeah, exactly.
I got a guy that actually makes them locally, so I'm looking at sourcing through him and getting a good deal out of him.
Yeah.
I try to do things locally if I can. If not, I try to go through places that will have us, that'll give us a discount. Speaking of places that you can get Renaissance Rascal swag, Dragon and Unicorn Muggery.
Oh, yes.
You can buy a mug, a leather mug.
A leather mug.
That has the Rascals logo on it. You can get it online right now. Go to their, I think it's an Etsy shop. I'll throw up the link somewhere. But you can order online for $55.
Yep.
Or you can try to get it at the festival for $50. But here's the problem.
What's the problem?
It's a limited run.
It is a limited run.
So if you want one, you got to get it.
You got to get them now.
They look real clean, guys.
Dude, I love it. It's so super cool.
Mine's upstairs and it's dirty. I didn't wash it.
Yeah. I know. Mine's at home washed.
Yeah. No. But they make some really good stuff. They're right there next to the Rose Stage? Crown Stage. No, Rose Stage. I was right. Rose Stage. No, it is Crown Stage.
It is Crown Stage.
This is Crown Stage.
Yeah.
behind the Dancing Bear Pub.
It's right by. It's where Jacques and
Blades and Bravery are at. Yep. But
Yeah.
you guys can get one of those online, or you can wait and maybe try to get one. But wouldn't it be cool to have one now?
Yeah.
Makes another great Christmas present.
What says Christmas better?
Still waiting on a dice game cup. Yeah, I understand that, but I'm still waiting on leather, and I've still got to have a conversation with the guy about doing an LLC because I want to make sure that we're feeding the podcast, not my pocket.
Yeah.
Because while I can do that, that's not cool. Because I got to make sure my guy gets something out of it.
That's what's
Make sure it's the bus with 2 mirrors and not the one.
We'll just wait for which one you pull up.
Yeah, you just tell us which one we can put a sticker on.
Yeah, as soon as you pull up, that's the one that's getting tagged.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if they were like 3 foot wide? No, I'm looking at like 3-inch stickers.
Yeah,
you know, 3 to 4 inch stickers.
Size,
You know,
yeah.
decent size that you could see it from a distance. But the vinyl stickers, I think, will be the best.
Yeah, longevity wise.
Maybe we'll do a couple of different versions where it's just like white, like a white cutout. You can put that on a car, so it's obnoxious. Or we do the full on red and black.
We'll have to have some of those.
Yeah, but we'll get those made up before the season kicks off, and that way you guys have the access to get yours.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not going to be as I mean, I think I'm going to order a bunch of those so that I don't have to be as sparing with them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but you gotta find us.
I just still got to earn it.
I mean, you know.
I'm going to start making people sing.
Ooh, singing.
Yeah.
Bodice bacon.
Bodice bacon. Well, bodice bacon's already been done.
I don't care. If I get bodice bacon, automatic sticker.
Okay. And we got to change it up because the spaghetti thing, it's funny, but we got to do something different.
Oh yeah. No, this should be something different.
Yeah, lasagna.
Oh, great. We're gonna be just carrying around trays of lasagna all day.
Red and black
or death. Okay. The Kira has spoken.
It's a good thing you're not my supervisor.
My money's on her. I think she'll beat you.
I think I'm a little bit faster than her.
You better be. She'll throw a baby at you.
I'm pretty spry for my age.
Dude, I don't know, man.
And I can climb.
I'll tell your mom.
And she'll back me up on it.
No, she won't. She'll hit you with the slip.
Jimmy stated I'll always get the one with 2.
All right, there you go.
All right.
See, that's just asking me to go there and just start tagging vehicles.
Yeah.
Pocket raw ravioli.
Well, you know what?
What is wrong with your child?
Well, I mean, dude, Chef Boyardee raviolis are awesome.
That's true.
They're not really raw.
Always bring bodice bacon. Yes.
We'll have to figure something out.
I need me snacks.
We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah.
But I think that if I can get a good discount on stickers, then we can kind of hand those out a little bit more freely. The pins, because they were a high value for what I ordered.
Yeah. I still have a few left.
I still have.
I got
a
a few
handful
left.
of them. Always looking for people that I can parse those out on.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. I mean, you still have to earn them.
You gotta show us that you deserve it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be into some rascally goodness.
Yeah. Best way to do it is perform with us. That's the best way to get one of those pins.
That's very true.
It's the easiest way.
Yeah.
The second way is just
I mean, if you
prove that you like us.
If you can beat us in a wooing contest,
we're calling you out, Don Alejandro and Flynn Flam.
Well, that's not going to happen. Yeah. We already proved we're 5-0 against them.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
6. I took 3. You took 3. That's 6.
I make them hardy.
I still think that's hilarious that you did that. Anyway, hour and 45 minutes. We've been going strong. It is time to go.
Absolutely, it's time to go.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our family. Oh, wait, wrong show. My bad.
Yeah, that's like copyright infringement. I think.
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
They don't use it anymore.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's public domain by now.
What would you like for canned foods this year?
That's so funny, dude.
I don't know, Shark. I'll think about it. We'll have to figure it out.
If you want to make Bodice Bacon stickers, I won't even come after you for copyright.
Oh, no, we will give you full credit. We will give you full credit.
How would that even work? Is it just like
Dude, don't.
cleavage with a bacon
Yes.
sticking out of it?
That's the first thing I thought of.
I figured as much.
You got a little cleavage with a little
just
bacon
a little
sticking
bacon
out
sticking out of it?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. You know. And, I mean, this episode was brought to us by Pepsi, the choice of a new generation. Dude, I waited all show to get that in.
Oh, my God. See, here I am. I'm all being discreet, and you're just like, right there.
I'm right there in between
front
the
and
candles.
center. Here you go, right between the candles.
I kept looking at the screen, making sure that it was right in there.
Oh. Oh, yeah, look. Look, see? Master Dave's right along with it.
Yep.
RASCALS. Whatever.
MATEY.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it.
That works. I like it. I'm about it. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah,
this has been a blast.
Awesome.
We appreciate you guys' feedback, joining in, chatting with us. Again, if you have if you've got a booth and you want us to come and be rascally in front of your booth, let us know, man. We'll come out and make a point to drum up some business for you. If not, just cause a ruckus right in front of your booth.
Yeah, we will definitely do that.
There's a tiny one that is trying to play ninja in the background.
Yeah,
There she
it's
is.
not working real
What
well.
do you got there? What is this? Oh, this is copyright infringement. It's copyright infringement. We're going to go ahead and sue. Hand that to the lawyers, please.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Yep. Somebody call Big Tony.
Yep, call Tony. Get a sick Tony on her. No
Small
more
print,
allowance.
Carol Lady. I also saw an iPhone product placement, I think.
Oh, yeah, that right there.
Yep. See, there you go.
And then we also talk about the shark bus.
We also
That's
talked
what we
about
need to do.
The shark bus.
We need to paint a shark on the side of that fucking bus.
Don't tempt me.
I'm about it, dude.
I will paint a shark on the side of his bus.
I think that should happen.
Absolutely.
Which bus are you on? The shark bus?
The shark bus.
Dude, it's easy.
Right. Everybody will know what bus is his.
That's right.
So with the shark on it.
Oh, that would be
The
awesome.
front of the bus, not the, of course on the front of the bus, yeah.
That would be so awesome. Me playing Skidmark. Hey, get your shit. Get out.
Yeah, give me $1.
Give me $1. I love that dude. He's so awesome.
He's such a nice guy.
It's such a great character.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic.
It's hilarious. Everybody always laughs.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Sits there, plays a little concertina, and
Yeah.
give me $1.
I like it. I'm about that.
Yeah, totally.
All right, guys. We got to get out of here. Keith has to drive.
I do have to go home.
And we will see you guys next time. We finally got our YouTube stuff all figured out, so we do owe you some episodes. We're going to start jamming those down your throat over the next few weeks. Look forward to, I think our next live show is going to be at the end of the January.
End of January.
End of January, as we're getting ready for Tortuga. So, once again, as always, I'm Rob.
I'm Keith.
And we are the Renaissance Rascals.
We are. And, hey, guys, if we don't get to talk to you, please have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, and a Happy New Year.
A great New Year, and we will see you all in 2025.
Well, have a good Western New Year.
Western New Year.
Japanese New Year is on January 29th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll do a live show on that.
Yeah, and then we'll speak nothing but but nothing but Chinese.
Okay, I'm out.
Yeah. No, dude, we're gonna have subtitles.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Sweet. I like it. I'm going to need all the help I can get.
Oh, dude, we're going to have to read what we're saying.
Yeah. Like, wait, I don't believe I said that.
Oh, my God. You guys are awesome. You guys be good. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. We hope that you guys are safe and spend time with loved ones. If you don't have Anybody to talk to, give Keith a call.
You're still
His number's right below.
You're still walking, Rob.
That's okay. I'll just ride my bike in.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll ride my bike in and just park where I parked last year.
Yeah.
That confused the hell out of Shark when I did that.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. Good night.
Bye, guys.
I gotta fix this. Like, I like the idea of the vertical, like the dual casting,
Yeah.
but I gotta fix that. That I didn't know it did that. Like, that's gross.
Yeah. There's definitely
That's
something
horrible.
like
Oh my goodness.